find things you don't like. What's it been like for you and all your gameplay team to like meet the community and interact with the community and then have them playing, the product before launch? Is it a pretty cool feeling to build that relationship, and you said this is the 3rd year.
And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Jared Vanderbilt, D'Angelo Russell out there with the Wizard, and it's LeBron James, and it's Davis at the center. McConnell scanning the floor with the drive. Down low. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Johnson.
It's a beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had. Taking it to the rim there sets the tone in a close game like this one. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Greg, Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
Nailed from three-point land. 9 points for the Wizard.
Great find by Bron using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him.
Now, here's McConnell. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's the Wizard. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And it's Ford with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Russell passes to James. The Lakers moving the ball around. Here's the Wizard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The Wizards got 12 in the game.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Ford. Here's Sohan. Johnson outside. To the middle. Ford. Makes it off the glass.
Nice move on the pick and roll by Johnson, generating an opportunity for another guy.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. He said in the first meeting between these teams, his guys weren't as sharp as they need to be offensively. He thinks that cost them the game. He told me, if we take care of the basketball and execute in half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a good position to win tonight. Well, we'll see if that holds true tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, DA. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
Yes, but in today's offensive league, that's a fantastic approach to have. Let's just see if they can walk the walk, not just talk the talk.
6 on the shot clock. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
You're not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense
offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
1:09 left here in the first quarter. And he finishes nicely on the way. Van Vliet's got his third basket of the night right there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Spurs trail by 7. To the wing on the left. Here's Nwora. He's defended by Freedom. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
And the first one at the line is good.
It's easy to see why the Los Angeles Lakers are considered one of the greatest franchises in sports. Look at their history of winning.
Both good from the line that time. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Pass to Freedom. From deep three-point range, the shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Here's the Wizard, covered by Barnes. The Wizard, good. The Wizards got 23 points.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Lakers on top, up 9. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron James is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's the Wizard, and there's Davis, and it's Reeves in at the point.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David. And we thank you for your report. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back, and now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor, because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
James, the pass to the Wizards. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 on the clock. Shot on the wing, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now, here's McConnell. Here's Collins. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
The Wizard, good.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Now, here's McConnell. D right on him. And it's Sohan missing. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy. But Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him.
So it's Los Angeles out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
Fred VanVleet out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Sohan in at the 4th spot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Wizard in the last time out against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He finished with 59 points. And all game long, he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's Vanderbilt, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Vanderbilt's got his second bucket of the night.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Sohan, the pass to McConnell. Feeds to 4. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
You know, Richard, is LeBron's game has evolved, it seems like his distribution has gotten even better.
Yeah, more than ever, he's really sharing the load, getting others involved. In 2020, he led the league in assists for the first time in his career. Proof that he's just a team-first player.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Van Vliet looking around. Collins in the post. He's guarded by Davis. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Collins trying to break free. San Antonio again missing. Now the pass to the Wizards. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Passes it to LeBron. Here's the Wizard, covered by Van Vliet. The Wizard, good.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Johnson against James. Can they get it? And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No, look, he's a versatile player. Johnson is someone that wants to keep improving and shouldering more responsibilities on both ends of the floor.
And the Spurs making a change here. Wara checked in. The Lakers also with the sub. Christie, he's checked in for LeBron. Out to the wing. Davis, the pass to the Wizard. It's in there. Davis with the assist. The Wizards got 41.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Wesley. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this lead. 12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Wesley. Collins in the post. Davis is there. Johnson right side. Over Christie. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to the Wizard. Lets the 3 fly. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Christie against Johnson. The pass to Wesley. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's the Wizard, and again it's the Lakers.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. You've got Enes Freedom. Wizard out there with Cunningham. And it's LeBron James. And it's Payton in at the 3, the small forward. And San Antonio shooting a meager 37% for the game. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Payton kicks to Freedom. Passes to the Wizard. Back to Freedom. Payton outside. And here's Cunningham. Payton passes to the Wizard. Cunningham outside. Pass to the Wizard. Takes a 3. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Step back shot. And it's Wesley missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Nwora. James covering. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Bessie. Stripped it away. Here's Payton. And Payton throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And the pass to Robinson. Here's Wesley. Passes it to Nwora. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Pass to the Wizard. Lakers passing it around. Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could before long have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those 2 cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
Robinson for 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. The Wizard, good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside for Robinson. The 11-footer. Robinson missing again. Los Angeles has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Wizard.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And another basket for the Lakers.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Nwora, covered by LeBron.
Los Angeles foul. Ennis Freedom. Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Spurs.
And he knocks down the first one.
Jordan Nwora.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.